This is a video chart presentation of NII Holdings, Inc. It's a NASDAQ listed stock trading our ticker NIHD. You can see just from this brief history of about 4 months, the chart looks like it's trying to make a big rounded bottom. Found a support right around $2, slowly climbing its way upward, making some higher lows, climb back over top of the 50-day moving average. It looks like it's going to hold a new support level right around $2.75 and continue to hold over top of that 50-day moving average. So now we'll be looking for the next progression of a higher high. You see, this is a nice look to the MACD coming off this base. Been rising for several months. Importantly, now it's pushing through the zero line, what technical traders refer to as breaking the money line because it's a bullish indication of trend. The slow stochastic holding over top of 50 now. Not by a whole lot, so it's still giving a relatively neutral reading, but it is slowly creeping upward. So we'll just be looking for that to hold and for the slow stow to push higher to show that the momentum is building in the chart. It's a similar type of mentality going on with the money flow, eking its way upward, pushing on 50, which is exactly what we want to see. We want to see indicators on the upper half to support the idea of strength being maintained in the chart. So we'll want to see the MFI push and hold above that 50 level. Relative strength index, everything is going along with the same idea of momentum and trend building in this chart. And it's moving upward as well. The 14's at 56 right now. That indicates a bullish momentum. Of course, we'll want to see it hold that level. So the indicators are basically running right along with this idea of the chart moving upward. Always want to take a quick look at them and make sure that there's not something completely contrary in the indicators. That would give a hint this chart could fall apart and fall back through support levels. Right now, everything's looking slowly and steadily more bullish. I'll go ahead and draw this bottom support on here real quick. Right there at $2, just to show how the stock price is continually moving upward. Stock actually made a real nice move to a couple-month high 2 weeks ago, but it came back and filled that gap already, which is actually a good thing to see. And now the stock price is back on the rise. I want to note the resistance point that it pushed through and is now trying to hold its support at 275, because I think this is an important level for this chart going forward. You can see that was a tough spot of resistance, and on that gap through it a couple weeks ago, that's a pretty strong sign of bullishness that now it's come back down in classic TA fashion and held that old resistance point as a new support level. So that'll be a key spot going forward for me, because if it doesn't hold, the odds of it coming back down near $2 are really increased. And that's a pretty hefty fall from a $2.92 closing price on Thursday. Now what I'd be looking for from a resistance standpoint is that old high right around $3.40, because you can see how that ties back in with the resistance level back in November. Now it's already a pretty nice upside from current levels, more than 10%, but if it can break through that, the odds are it's not going to see a whole lot of strong resistance again until a stock starts to approach $5, leaving a very nice upside from current levels. Volume is not an issue in this play, 6.2 million shares traded. That's right along average for it, so plenty of liquidity in the play. So with those things in mind, this is a chart to keep an eye on going forward and look to see if it's going to make the next leg up. But as always, it's merely my interpretation of the NIHD chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or this video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.